There's a new task on the farm today, and this time 2 tractors will be needed. From early morning, the sound of engines fills the air as both machines slowly roll out of the big garage. The first, a yellow tractor, carefully backs up and connects to the straw rake. It will handle the field cleanup, forming neat rows of straw ready for baling. Moments later, the second, a green tractor, hooks up the baler. Its job will be to compress the straw into solid, heavy bales. 2 tractors, 2 missions, working together to get a big job done on the farm today. The yellow tractor with the rake goes first. It slowly enters the field, and its spinning arms begin to gather the scattered straw. The machine works in a steady rhythm, forming long, even rows ready for baling. With every pass, the field looks cleaner and more organized. It's the first step in today's teamwork of the 2 tractors. Work on the field continues. The rake moves at a steady pace as the yellow tractor tidies up more rows of straw. The second tractor joins the team, the green one, equipped with a straw baler. It enters the field just as the yellow tractor finishes another pass with the rake. Now both machines work together, passing each other in perfect rhythm. Each has its own task, but they move like a well-coordinated team, one organizing the straw, the other preparing to press it into bales. It's a display of precision and teamwork, where even the smallest mistake could break the flow. On the farm, everything runs like a well-oiled machine. The straw has been gathered, and the tractors have returned to the farm for a short rest. One of them attached a bale trailer, ready for the next stage of work. Alongside it, a backhoe loader equipped with bale forks set off to help. Both machines arrived at the field, where the bales were waiting. After a brief setup, the loading began. The loader carefully lifted each heavy bale and placed it neatly on the trailer. Every move required focus, as it's a delicate but vital part of the farm's daily work. Today showed how important teamwork is between machines and people on the farm. Each had its own task, yet together they formed a perfect team. Thanks to precision and joint effort, the work was finished smoothly and efficiently. It's time to harvest the corn for silage on the farm. For this, a special machine is needed, the forage harvester. It's a powerful tool that cuts the plants and chops them into pieces, turning them into feed for the cows. To work, the harvester needs a special header that grabs the tall stalks and guides them inside. This makes the job fast and efficient, giving the cows valuable feed for the winter. It takes 2 to tango, and when harvesting corn for silage, the forage harvester alone is not enough. The green tractor is the perfect partner for this job. A large trailer is attached to the tractor, receiving the chopped corn directly from the harvester spout. This way, the machines work together, and transporting the silage becomes fast and efficient. The machine has arrived at the field, but before it can start working, it needs to get ready. First, it unfolds the special header, which grabs the tall corn stalks and guides them into the machine. Once the header is ready, the operator checks the settings and activates the working mechanisms. Now the forage harvester can move along the rows of corn, its powerful blades cutting the plants and chopping them into pieces. The whole process runs smoothly, allowing the harvest to begin quickly. trailer pulled by the green tractor is now full of chopped corn. This means it's time to leave the field and move on to the next stage of work. The tractor drives to a specially prepared site where the silage pile is formed. Here, the entire load is slowly unloaded, spreading the corn evenly. This makes it easier to compact the material and protect it from air exposure. It's an important step to ensure the cows will have healthy and nutritious feed during the winter. In the final step, the entire silage pile must be thoroughly compacted. For this, a tractor with wide tires is used, driving over the chopped corn and pressing it down to remove the air. This ensures the silage is well preserved and won't spoil during the winter. Once the pile is compacted, it is covered with a special plastic sheet that protects the feed from rain and air. Properly prepared, the silage becomes a valuable food reserve for the cows for many months. The day starts early. There's real work waiting in the field. 4 powerful tractors are getting ready to haul manure. This is not a game. It's everyday life on a real farm. Watch how each machine gets the job done. The land won't wait. It's time to get to work. The tractor slowly enters the field, and the rear-mounted spreader trailer begins its work. Heavy rotating beaters with sharp teeth start spinning with force, evenly distributing the manure across the soil. This natural fertilization improves the structure of the ground and delivers essential nutrients needed for future crops.
The morning on the farm was cold and misty. The sun barely broke through the thick clouds, casting a pale light on the destroyed fence and the deep paw prints in the mud. The bear had been close again. Its presence lingered in the air, and the nervous behavior of the farm animals only confirmed the danger. The chickens huddled in the corner of the coop, and the cows stood motionless, as if sensing the threat. The fence wouldn't survive another night. Action was needed immediately. 2 tractors emerged from the barn. The first attached a cyclop loader, a brutal tool also known as a bale or timber grab. Its task was to lift heavy bales and transport materials. The second tractor attached a special trailer for transporting timber. Both machines, ready for action, started off with the roar of their engines. First, they headed for the forest, moving quickly because the bear, whose tracks they had spotted by the fence, could appear nearby at any moment. In the forest, among the tall trees, freshly cut logs are already waiting. The tractor and trailer slowly maneuver over the uneven terrain, and the Cyclops skillfully grabs the large logs and places them on the trailer. The wood is heavy, wet with morning dew, but both tractors work tirelessly. When the load is ready, the machines return to the farm. Direction: the sawmill. Upon reaching the sawmill, the large crane immediately sets to work. Its hydraulic arm slowly rises, and the powerful claws open like steel jaws ready to grab the load. The engine roars dully, the pistons move with precise brutality, and the steel cables tighten as the gripper tightens on the first massive log. The wood is heavy, wet with resin, still smelling of the forest. As the crane lifts the log, its huge mass swings slightly in the air, and small fragments of branches and pieces of bark fall from the surface of the bark. When the boards are ready, the tractors set off again. This time they head towards the destroyed fence. As the last piece is secured, the sun slowly sinks below the horizon. The fence is stronger than ever before. Meanwhile, in the forest, something is moving in the darkness. The bear approaches the farm again, but this time he encounters a barrier he cannot break through. The tractors slowly return to the barn. Their engines shut down with a low rumble, as if resting after a hard-fought battle. Life on the farm goes on. The hens, unaware of the danger that had been so close, scratch at the ground once more, clucking softly. The cows in the pasture lift their heads, attentively listening to distant sounds coming from the forest. Night falls over the farm. The air grows cooler, and the moon casts its silver light over the freshly repaired fence. Everything returns to order, but one thing is certain: the farm is safe.